friends, welcome to the channel. Today we'll talk about two very popular names, Yaman and Demet Özdemir. What once looked like a solid marriage between Can and Sarah Bloom has turned into a real emotional storm. According to close sources, during a heated argument, Can uttered the most feared word, divorce. What began as a simple quarrel became an ultimatum that revealed the fragility of their relationship. The main problem seems to be the lack of time together. Both are absorbed by their careers, which created distance and frustration. Can's threat wasn't an impulsive reaction, but a serious warning that fueled speculation, especially since Sarah chose silence on social media. Fans are divided. Some criticize Can for being too harsh, while others believe Sarah also bears responsibility. Meanwhile, there is talk of possible family intervention to prevent a definitive split. And while much of the spotlight remains on Can, we can't forget Demet Özdemir. Behind the radiant image of the actress lies a woman who has endured criticism, comparisons, and pressure. Often reduced to Can's ex, she has instead proven herself with an independent career and remarkable strength. Demet kept working despite scandals and rumors, never giving up her independence. Some accuse her of dragging him into chaos. Others see her as the only one capable of giving him balance. I think the truth lies in between. Neither an angel nor fully guilty, but a real woman with mistakes and successes. Her dignity, especially in the hardest times, deserves recognition. Demet's future doesn't depend on reconciliation or nostalgia. It depends on her own path. She has shown that she is not anyone's shadow, but the protagonist of her own story. Speaking of Demet Özdemir is never simple, because behind the radiant actress, the woman followed by millions in her series and interviews, there is a figure full of contradictions and decisions that spark constant debate. For some, Demet represents the silent strength of someone who chooses to remain quiet amid scandal. For others, she is guilty of not protecting what was once her most important relationship. The truth is that with her reserved style and her particular way of handling media exposure, she has built a persona that moves between admiration and suspicion. What is most striking about Demet is her ability to respond not with words, but with silence. While Can constantly finds himself in the center of rumors, she prefers to step back, keep her thoughts to herself, and let others speak for her. This, which may appear as weakness, I interpret as intelligence and strategy. She knows that every word she utters can become a headline, and she has decided that silence is her best defense. As someone commented, true protection comes from family and from those who truly love you. Demet seems to have understood this long ago, relying more on her inner circle than on strangers' opinions. Many criticize her for her romantic choices. Some say that if her partner works in nightclubs or in excessive environments, it is normal that he drags her into that world. Others go further and argue that she never really valued what she had with Can, and that her silence is not dignity but complicity. I believe judging this way is too easy. Demet is neither a saint nor a total victim. She's a woman living in a complex environment, where personal relationships intertwine with fame, media pressure, and the constant need to maintain an impeccable image. Some say that Can behaves like a clown, with his flashy clothes and excesses. But I wonder, isn't it possible that this theatricality also affects Demet's image, even if she does not seek it? Being close to someone who lives at night, among parties and rumors, inevitably leaves a mark. Yet, on the other side, in every public appearance, Demet shows grace, a genuine smile, and an elegant style that distance her from that chaos. Many fans notice this. She remains the noble one, they say, the one who keeps silent because she does not need to defend herself with shouting or scandals. Still, it cannot be denied that silence carries a risk, that of letting others construct the story of your life for you. Demet has allowed people to talk about her without intervening, and this has fueled rumors about her character, her commitment, and even her ability to love. It pains me to see how someone with so much talent and a solid career can be reduced to social media gossip. And yet, I understand her choice. By not responding, by not entering the verbal battle, Demet preserves a part of herself that remains untouchable. What must not be forgotten is that Demet comes from humble beginnings. She was not born into luxury or an easy environment. Everything she has achieved, she earned with work, discipline, and above all, with her ability to connect with people through the screen. Her personal story should remind us that behind every famous face, there are sacrifices we rarely know about. And perhaps for this reason, even under harsh criticism, she retains the affection of much of the public, who see her as an authentic woman, with flaws, yes, but also with a silent strength that many underestimate. In short, my opinion is clear. Demet Özdemir is not perfect, but it is precisely in her imperfection that her value lies. She does not live from scandals or from seeking attention at all costs. She prefers to take refuge in silence, in her family, in her work, rather than respond to every accusation. Some see this as weakness. I see it as a form of resistance, because in a world where everyone shouts, those who choose silence end up saying more than we imagine. And if there is one thing I am sure of, it is that Demet, unlike many others, does not need to prove anything to anyone. Her greatest victory is to keep moving forward with dignity, even when the noise around her tries to bring her down.